welcome to my kitchen today. People who are eager to reverse their chronic disease and they want to start immediately, they often ask me, where do I start? I often tell them to start with food, because food is a way that we can directly impact our body, for the good and for the worse, of course. Probably when you remember how you felt after a Thanksgiving dinner or a huge Christmas dinner, you know what I mean. So what we eat right now has impact for us on our well-being for the next couple of hours, but surely has impact on the next couple of days and next week and next month, probably, if you make certain choices. So food is a real direct way to impact your health. Secondly, eating and drinking is what we do quite frequently during the day. So it's also a way that we can really have impact with, because we do it so often. So every time that we make choices for our breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and everything in between, we have moments of impact for ourselves. So that's the second reason why food is an excellent way to start. Well, then the question is, with what foods do we start? I would suggest that you start with a lot of fruit. That's why we're standing here. Obviously, our family does eat a lot of fruit. Fruit are excellent choices. The first reason why fruits are an excellent start to reverse chronic disease is that they're all anti-inflammatory. And there's such a variety that you can choose from, and they all possess this magic of reducing low-grade inflammation. And that is really what you aim for. Reducing low-grade inflammation means reducing your symptoms over time. So that's the first reason why fruits are an excellent choice. There's another reason. Most fruits, and some more than others, like for instance an orange or a lemon, they have very high concentrations of vitamin C. And vitamin C is an antioxidant. And those antioxidants, they will take away the free radicals that are so damaging for our cells and tissues, and that they are the consequence of low-grade inflammation. So when you have low-grade inflammation, it are those free radicals that are taking care of the damage. So when we can catch them away before they can do any harm, that is a benefit to us, right? So that is the second reason why fruits are an excellent choice. The third reason is because they are quite easy on our digestion. Now, it is also an easy choice because, well, there's a lot of variety. You can buy it everywhere. There are a lot of flavors. You can use them in almost everything, for breakfast, for lunch, dinner, snacks, whatever. You can use them warm, ice cold, whatever. So they're really easy practically, but they're also very easy on our digestion. Their passage is extremely quick. There's no food quicker than fruit. When people are really ill, what we give them? Fruits. So that's also a reason. But there's a fourth very, very, very important reason. And that is that all those fruits and like avocados and bananas, apples, mangoes, you name it, such a variety. They all contain a lot of fiber. And the fiber is how we feed our gut, how we feed our belly. And this, our belly, is those microbes that take care of our digestion. They have a second immune system for us. Especially when you have chronic disease, you want to nurture your belly. You want to feed it. You want to take care of it because they are lifesavers. So what we want to do is nurture the microbes in our belly. How do we do that? Provide them with the food that they love, and that is fiber. And fibers you can find in fruits, but also in vegetables. So you can take everything to feed them. They will be absolutely happy, and they give 100 times back to you in digesting your food well and reducing inflammation and help you with a better immunity. Now, for some people who already have quite some low-grade inflammation in the body, it may not be easy for them, and maybe that is you, to digest fruits and vegetables. So therefore, fruits are also an excellent way to build that up, because those food sensitivities that you may experience, like your digestion is not going well, you have some cramps or a real uneasy feeling in your belly, bloating, or different types of irregular stools. If you want to if you want to create more ability for your belly to digest those foods like fruits and vegetables better, you have to build it up gradually. And for instance, you can do that. Most people, or a very popular start of the day is orange juice. Now that is something that you really have to refrain from. Don't start with orange juice, certainly not out of a package, but also not when you squeeze the orange. Although you get the vitamin C, which is really good for you, but you also get high sugar levels in your blood, and that is really not what you want. But this is gold, so you do want to have the orange. So don't take the OG, but take a new way of orange juice, and I call that smooth juices. You just peel the orange, and then you have the white still on it, because where are the good ingredients, then the nutrients? They are also just below the peel. So you get the outer peel off, and then you put it in a blender with a couple of ice cubes and some water, and you get an excellent smooth juice for in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever you want to take it. But then you get the real stuff, you get the whole stuff. That is what you're aiming for with all those fruits. Yeah, sometimes you have to take off the peel, or you have to take off the inside, right? But so the seeds, you cannot always eat them, but you want to eat the whole fruit. So when you do that, you are giving yourself, your belly, fibers, and that is the nutrition that your belly needs to grow the good microbes. So in time, when the amount is bigger, when you have more of them, you can more easily digest those foods like fruits and vegetables. So if it is a problem for you still with a smooth juice, just water it down, and then gradually you use less water. But then also you can add things like a banana or kale or spinach. So you your body gets used, your digestion gets used to those fibers again, and then you can slowly introduce those foods that you maybe not be able to eat right now slowly into your diet again. And that is absolutely pivotal if you want to reverse chronic disease. So that is the fourth thing. You have to nurture your belly. That also means that you can best refrain from pro-inflammatory foods. But that's another video. For now, we say, where do you start? You start with fruits. Now, one thing that is really excellent to start with, that's what I do. I take even 2 every morning. I take the peel off of those lemons. That's still the white is a little bit on it. And I make a smooth juice from lemons. Lemons are excellent because they are extremely high in vitamin C, but they're also a cleanser for the liver. So if you experience symptoms from fatty liver disease, or you have diabetes or obesity, this is an extra one to do. And it will also nurture your microbiome a lot because, well, there are also fibers in lemons. And you may think, oh, lemons in the morning. But actually, it is a gourmet dish if you take it with an espresso. So I take a double espresso and my lemon smooth juice, and it's really, really delicious. Now, but of course, you have to like the lemon, right? So another very, very good choice to start off with or take throughout the whole day are berries, all kinds of berries, whether these are raspberries or strawberries and blueberries. Now, from scientific studies, the blueberry is most studied. So we know a lot about the blueberry. And the blueberry does wonders for your health, even within a couple of hours, that you can feel a difference in brain fog, anxiety, and overwhelm, which is really great with 1 cup of blueberries. Now, the best thing is to have 1 cup each day, or what I do, I take at least 2 or 3 cups every day. But if you have 1 cup a day, really, you're on the good path, right? And within days, your low-grade inflammation is decreased measurably. So we can measure it in your blood that your low-grade inflammation decreases. And that is exactly what we want. And by the way, blueberries are absolutely delicious. Whatever you do with it, whether you eat them like cold as a snack, or I put them on my oatmeal in the morning. But sometimes when it's winter can be very cold over here, then I take the frozen ones. They are a lot cheaper, but they are excellent. And I take the frozen blueberries and some frozen raspberries, some frozen strawberries, and I heat them in the microwave so they are really soft and warm. And then I pour them over my oatmeal, and that's really excellent way to start your day. And you'll really feel better. You will have more energy, and you're really doing good, not only for that day, but your next day and your next day and your next tomorrow and your next tomorrow. That is an excellent way to start reversing your chronic disease. Picking out of the plethora of wonderful fruits. So eat your heart out.